Tuned into Bradford, this is BCB 106.6 FM.
I say a little prayer.
Dion Warwick there with I Say a Little Prayer.
And we've got Jamal and Wahid from WR Resourcing with us in the studio, and they're going to tell us about a job fair. I've just been learning about the the business model for running a company, and I'm going to set one up this evening. No, I'm not.
I'll give you a hand anyway.
Yeah. So we'll start with Wahid, but Jamal's going to get all the difficult questions in a second, particularly because he said he didn't want to speak. Wahid, this job fair, tell us about when and where and who's it for?
Yeah, so my name is Wahid. Myself is the founder of WR Resourcing. I arrange the job fairs every year, so I invite my clients to come down. I'm a recruitment agency and a job coaching academy.
So your clients being companies who are looking to recruit people?
That's right, yes. So part of, like I was earlier on discussing the model, which is important, is we're a recruitment agency as well as a job coaching academy. This is where we are quite unique to other agencies. So we provide job coaching support, as in CV support, interview support, confidence building, interview tips, LinkedIn optimization. So every year...
Could I come and practice my interview technique with you?
I think you'll be one of the tutors, to be honest. You're that good.
Well, that's a challenge.
You got
some good questions.
you got me nervous already. Yeah, so we do every year, normally in Leeds. We're based in Pudsey in Leeds.
Okay.
I am from Bradford originally, born and bred in Bradford.
Good for you.
For this time, we've done it at the heart of Bradford 3. At Barkrun Road with the local Bradford Council community centre called Carmen Centre. So they've come forward and asked us to collaborate and work with them.
Okay.
And that's where Jamal comes in. He's the marketing director, so he's the brains behind the whole campaign.
So what do you do, Jamal, with your brains? How do you exercise? What's your role?
So my background is graphic design. I work in marketing, and I run my own company called LTR 10 Creative. And then we've partnered up with me and Wahid. Last year we partnered up to do the first job fair, and it was a really good, it was a success.
So you create stuff like this, he says, waving a flyer at Jamal.
Yeah, I do.
Find all these wonderful young people to point up at the sky. Yeah, great.
I won't tell you where it's been photoshopped. I'll have to, but that's what we do. That's what I do. So we got together last year and we did the first job fair.
Okay.
And it was a real success. We had a really good turnout.
What's the state of the labour? This might be a question for you, Wahid. What's the state of the labour market in Bradford? I mean, are there lots of jobs or lots of unemployed people looking for work?
Yeah, so when I founded it, like I was mentioning on, like a side hobby thing. So I've been working in banking for 18 years myself.
Okay.
So I was doing a side hobby where I would always love to be a passion for supporting the community. I used to be a football coach under 10s. So I've always been in the community. So I used
Are you still a football coach?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you have to give it up to do this properly.
I did that for about 7 years.
I'm sorry about that.
I did it for 7 years.
Okay.
So that got me a lot of confidence in working with communities, parents, and how difficult people are, what they're going through in the cost of living, etc. So I started off as a CV support person, job support.
Okay.
Youngsters would come to my house, sit down with them, parents drop them off. And then slowly start building it. And then we're here where we are now. So in Bradford, I think the biggest challenge is there's jobs out there. I think the young generation need that guidance.
Okay.
So what you would do is go to Indeed.com and look for a job.
Yeah.
But a lot of...
that's what my television tells me to do on a regular basis.
The key, what I find success in job hunting is networking. And our youngsters don't seem to understand that. They say, what do you mean by networking? Go on LinkedIn, go and talk to... On LinkedIn, it's so powerful. You can just talk to head of recruitment in Yorkshire Water or BT or a call centre within seconds.
So what?
So the networking is so powerful because you're talking to somebody in recruitment direct. And then you're saying to them, hi there, this is my resume, this is who I am, I just graduated, any chance you can have a look at my CV. 9 out of 10 they'll say, okay, shows it. And if they're impressed, they might say, I'll pass it to somebody. 5 minutes later, you got a telephone call. Suddenly you got an interview.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to explain to the people now.
So you're encouraging people to take the initiative, not wait for the companies to
Yes.
come to them and advertise, but
Yeah,
actually
because if
go
you-
out and
Yes, proactive.
okay.
Because if you use the standard model of Indeed, monster jobs, and wait for a phone call, there's thousands of CVs being sent to this
Yeah.
job application. Where if you change the model and go out there, the reason I'm telling people to come to the job fair is there's 14, 15 employers coming to the job fair next Wednesday, 12 till 4, and the details are here. So these employers are actually recruiting.
I wish I'd known you a few years ago.
They're actually recruiting as well. They're not just
Because
coming just to register.
I did Indeed last time I was unemployed, and
Yeah.
it got me nowhere. It's hopeless.
That's what I'm saying. So
I've
then,
got lots of interviews, but no jobs.
and when they come here, you're talking to head of recruitment. For example, BT's coming from PlusNet's coming,
Yeah.
Yorkshire Water's coming. So you're speaking to somebody in the recruitment team direct, face to face. They recognize your face, they recognize your name. You'll get their name, they'll get their email. You can chase somebody up. You've got contact details. 2 weeks later, you're going to interview.
Okay.
That's one stage. Then that's what I've noticed when I'm working in Bradford. That I noticed when I was working with not just the young adults as well, is they need to move away from the traditional Indeed. That's my intention. That's the model of WRE sourcing. Let's be proactive. Let's use different avenue of just standard Indeed.
So you've mentioned telecommunications there. What other industries
Yeah, so
are there vacancies?
at the moment,
decent vacancies in Bradford?
So the caring sector is absolutely huge at the moment. Absolutely
What
huge.
huge, as in lots of vacancies?
Yeah, a lot of vacancies. People don't realise
Sure.
you've got nurses wanting care assistants, admin. One of the
Is that private and NHS?
Both.
Yeah.
We've got Northern Healthcare coming who specialise in mental health support workers. They're based in Pudsey and nobody even knows where they are. And she's come from a job fair last year. She took a lot of candidates on, and she was so impressed. She's coming again, and she was looking for mental health support workers, meaning younger individuals to sit with another individual, have tea, coffee with him, take him around for a bit, and get paid for it.
Supporting them in the community. In
That's
their own
literally what the
homes.
role is.
Yeah.
And people don't know about this because you're in the model of Indeed, look for a job. So when you're going to these job fairs and you're being proactive, you're noticing or you're looking at opportunities you haven't seen before. So she's paying like £11, £12 an hour for somebody she's not even asking for experience or criteria. A young, bubbly individual who's confident can sit with one of us, they'll train them up, etc. That's a prime example.
It says here we have companies looking to recruit in customer services.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I know what that is, actually. It's a kind of very vague thing.
I mean,
supermarkets have customer service.
Yeah.
Well, there's never anybody there when you want to go and take your
Yeah.
potatoes back or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's that? What
I
do you
think
mean by that?
customer service is very broad, like you said. It's like
Yeah.
a grey area. So customer service could be anything. That's what a lot of people say. When customer service in that particular flyer, what I'm talking about, is more to do with call centre. So it's like call telephony customer service.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of when I was over the 7 to 10 years when I worked with a lot of youngsters looking for work, they prioritize or they prefer to work in a call centre environment. They just feel better, smart dressed, speaking nice in the office with a laptop. I just noticed for the past 7 years, 18 to 24-year-olds, that's students looking for part-time work. The first thing they say to me when they ring me is that WRE sourcing? Yep. Any call centre work? That's the first thing they say.
That's what they want.
Yeah, the first.
Wow.
This is the real start.
Okay, that is quite surprising.
I've had a phone call today as well.
I wouldn't do it, in fact.
I've had a phone call today from Huddersfield.
Yeah.
The first thing he says, call centre work. That's what he said.
I mean, are there lots of call centres in Bradford and West Yorkshire?
There is like.
And do they need people?
I would say there is and there isn't. So the cost.
Okay,
yeah,
not so much then.
Yeah, but what people need to, I think people it's like a pattern everyone's following. One person does it, they all do it.
Yeah, because their mates are doing it.
Yes, but when they don't realise the other opportunities, you see, like I'm talking about the caring,
yeah.
etc. You got security opportunities, you've got care, you've got like retail opportunities. We've got Bradford College, Bradford University coming, but they're not coming to discuss courses.
Right.
They're actually coming to discuss opportunities for work.
Okay, so this isn't to find training courses.
No, they're coming
this is to find a job.
Yeah, so they're coming to talk to students who want to work for us in the university.
Okay.
So the recruitment and managers coming from Bradford University to talk about administration opportunities.
Okay.
Bradford College are coming talking about work, like tutors and admin and sports teacher. They're coming from that angle. So I think when people sometimes need to be broad, I think that's when I tell them.
I feel quite enthused actually by you, Wahid. You've enthused me. I might come along, even though I don't want a job.
Just get yourself a part-time job if someone's available for fun.
I could give it radio, couldn't I?
It's something positive. I think the response we received from the public has been amazing. We've had Telegraph and Argus reach out. We're sitting in BCB Radio. Amazing station.
And it also says on my flyer here, Well, Jamal's put it on the flyer. Maybe he consulted with you first. But it says...
I've got any spelling mistakes on there.
Well, I wouldn't know, to be honest. It says on-site interviews. So,
Yes.
I mean, you've talked about a bit of networking and an interview 2 weeks down the road, but there'll be people coming ready to interview candidates as well. Probably not everybody, but...
Yeah, what they do nowadays, when they come to job fairs, these clients now come down, they moved away from, can I have your name? Because they can do that anywhere.
Yeah.
They come and if they like you, they'll do a little prep interview. And if they still like you, then they take you to side and say, can I have your name?
Okay.
They're for them, it's like stage 1 done.
You need some screens, don't you? You need to put some screens up.
No, I think like I was saying earlier on, it's about character. Some people go there.
Across the desk, is it?
Yeah, but they like the person's character.
Okay.
He's not feeling under pressure. The people around him, he's talking well, he's confident, he's bubbly. He's answering the question like I'm asking him all these questions on the spot. He's answering them. So now they're saying, show us your CV. They're intrigued. They go, we're interested. So in their mind, as a recruitment person, this is the person.
If people can't come next Wednesday, they can contact you directly.
Yeah, so we've got a website as well. You can contact us directly.
And that's WR Resourcing.
Yeah, all they got to do is
.com.
Go on Google, type in WR Resourcing, and our details are there.
I wouldn't know how to spell resourcing. I'd get my S's and my C's mixed up, but it's RESOURCING.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if that's correct, actually, by the way.
I always have to check it. I don't check it.
I'm sure you check that, yeah. Brilliant. Okay, well...
We thought we'd do something positive in the community. People think there's so many job fairs going around. We've actually got Milo Hall, the caterer, the famous restaurant in Bradford. Yeah. Milo Hall. He's coming and sponsoring us for tea, coffee.
Oh, okay.
So we do an extra bit of a family environment.
Do you want some chefs as well?
he's actually coming for recruitment as well, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
He asked for the table as well.
Okay.
So chef,
but there'll be some food available?
Yeah, he's coming down with tea, coffee,
Brilliant.
Brownies. We've got Turkish brownies there. We're doing like a family event.
I'm not going to ask the gluten-free question, and I need to shut up because it's nearly the hour.
All right. Okay.
Guys, it's been really good to have you. Had a great time. Just remind us then, if people can go to the job fair, the time and place again.
Yeah, so it's Carmen Centre on Bark Run Road between 12 till 4 p.m. That's Wednesday, the 26th of July.
Brilliant.
Just give the postcode, Carmen Centre, which is...
That's on the postcode.
I can read it out. Yeah. It's whoever did this did a good job. BD39EP. Yeah. Do we have to pay? Oh no, it says free admission.
Yeah, so it's free. Yeah.
Don't need to bring any money, but come in your decent clobber.
Yeah, it's a first impression, and you get free tea.
Just make an effort.
Make an effort. Come with your decent clobber, and come with the most extrovert version of yourself.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys, ever so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So that's Jamal and Wahid from WR Resourcing next Wednesday, 12 till 4, the Carmen Centre.
Brilliant. So from Job Fair.